The school hallway buzzed with the usual cause of students rushing to their next class. Yun, with her book tightly clutched to her chest, stood by her locker, her attention focused on the neatly organized row of lockers in front of her. Just as she began to retrieve her math textbook, she felt a tap on her shoulder. She closed her eyes for a brief moment, a sigh escaping her lips, knowing exactly who it would be. What do you want, Jungkook? Yun muttered, turning around to face the source of tap. Jungkook leaned casually against the locker next to her, slashed his infamous teasing smile. Oh, Yun, is that way you greet your favorite person? Favorite my food. Ouch, that hurts badly. Take your words back. Not gonna happen. Anyways, why are you here? Just wanted to see you. Yun rolled her eyes. Now that you have seen me, you can walk back to where you come from. What did you eat in the morning, honey? Why do you ask? She raised an eyebrow and Jungkook smiled, leaning closer to her. But Yun didn't budge from her place. Because you look extra spicy today. Yun shook her head, a disgust evident on her face. Weirdo. She mumbled under her breath and turned to walk away from their locker, leaving Jungkook laughing behind her. Honey, at least take your box, he yelled, his laughter echoing through the hall as he jogged to catch up with her. He was not about to let her escape so easily. He ran behind, quickened his pace to catch up with her. He reached out and grabbed her wrist, causing her to slow down. Yeah, let me go. She tried to free herself from his grip, but Jungkook held on firmly, refusing to release her. Not gonna happen, love. Stop with those names. But you love it, don't you? Oh, no way, I hate those names. Suddenly he pulled her closer to his chest, catching her off guard, her eyes wide in surprise. Are you sure? His voice low near her ear, and Yun swallowed, her mind racing, but she couldn't find the word to stop. Oh, are you blushing? Couldn't resist me any longer? Yun eyes wide at his audacity, and without thinking she reacted. She kicked him in the stomach, causing him to release his grip on her as he groaned in surprise and pain. You little, come back here. Yun didn't look back, her cheeks flushed with embarrassment and anger. She darted away from the scene. Are they still really together? No, they broke up. I was surprised too. Jessica was always so shy. No one knew she was dating, and suddenly the breakup news spread throughout the school. Poor Jessica, breakups are always tough, and it's even harder when it comes out of nowhere. Tell me about it. She's been really quiet lately, and I heard she's been avoiding school events. I hope so. She is okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Oops, my bad. On ladies. Jung sang as he passed his food on the table and without thinking set Yun back on the floor before taking a seat. Hey, that's my bag. Don't put it on the floor. Honey, then where will I sit? On my head. I don't care where you sit, but don't disrespect my bag like this. Okay, I'll put it on the chair next to me. Happy now? Much better. You two give a break, always fighting with each other. I just came here to join you, Nia. She always comes in between. Jungkook plopped his head on his hand and blinked his eyes innocently at Nia, clearly enjoying Yun's irritation. Yun glared at him, kicking his chairs, making him stubborn. Yeah, what was that for? Nothing, Jungkook. Cut. Continue, what were you doing? Jungkook grinned mischievously, unable to resist pushing her button. Oh, someone jealous in your dreams, Jungkook. My dreams are fantastic. You know where it's just you and me. Want to hear what I dreamed about last night? Please spare us. Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. I dreamt that we were together, strolling in the park at night, all alone, sharing the ice cream. And just when I was about to confess, you were confessing to her in your dreams too. You're absolutely obsessed. Don't mind her. Let me finish my dream. All right, continue. So I was saying when I was about to confess to her. Wait, I forgot. No, wait, I remember now. You're wasting our time. Okay, I remember now. So when we were holding hands and sharing ice cream, there was something on her face. I told her to wipe it, but you said you were going to confess. I forget that part. Stop interrupting. Fine. So when I told Young to wipe the ice cream off her face, off her lips, she couldn't find it. So I stepped closer to her, wiped the ice cream off her lip. We were holding hands and our hearts were racing. I confessed and then we kissed. Ew. So romantic. Nia couldn't help but fangirl over the story in Jungle Jagat. But the dream didn't end there. Just as we were about to meet, a giant dinosaur came and ate both of us. Yun couldn't help but massage her temple, trying hard not to give in to a smile. Jungkook was always like this. Nia, on the other hand, burst into laughter. Wow, I live for these plot twists. Now, if you are done sharing your fantastic dream with us, can we please eat in peace? Want me to eat? Want me to feed you, honey? I can handle my own food. Thank you very much. You're lost. Everyone would die for this opportunity. Jungkook shrugged his shoulder nonchalantly as he began to eat with them and inside. And she knew exactly who is it without even looking. Jungkook, seriously, can't you just sit somewhere else for once? No, I think I'll sit here with you today. That's enough. Stop annoying me. I'm not annoying you, honey. I'm just sitting here. You. He was about to retort when the teacher walked into the class and the entire class fell into silence. Then let out a relief sigh, thinking that Jungkook would stop finally annoying her. This particular teacher was known for being strict and nobody dared to stick during the lecture. However, Jungkook had other plans. He took out his notebook and pen, jotted down a message. How about we meet outside after school? He passed the notebook to Yoon, who read the message with a puzzled expression. Why is there a special event? Jungkook simply grinned and continued writing. Nothing special, just want to make my dream come true. We can go grab some ice cream in dark night, just you and me. You're funny, Jungkook. She began to write sarcastically when she noticed the teacher standing right in front of her with an angry expression, causing her to freeze in her place. Yoon quickly closed the notebook, feeling a wave of embarrassment wash over her. Yoon, Jungkook, is there something you'd like to share with the class? Yoon and Jungkook, they both exchanged nervous glances before attempting to make excuses. Well, you see, it was just... Yeah, we were discussing the assignment for upcoming projects. The teacher, unimpressed and clearly not buying her excuses, reached out and took the notebook from her desk. She flipped through the pages, scanning their whispered conversation. Discussing the projects, huh? The teacher's stern tone filled the classroom. She read the conversation, leaving Yoon fiddled nervously with her fingers. Is this place to flirt? They both looked down, not wanting to make their uncontact with the teacher. Detention for both of you. Leave the classroom. With a sigh of relief, they both gathered their belongings. Jungkook couldn't help but sigh relief. He didn't even want to enjoy the rest of the boring lecture. As they both walked out of the classroom with slightly sad expression, and Jungkook closed the door behind. Just as he closed the door, he started doing a little victory dance. At least be serious now. Come on, who even want to sit there boring class? And now we have got detention because of you. Ha, see, we are designed to stay together. You enroll her as why does he always... Now go, we have to stay here for detention too now. She said, her hand hung low, clearly not excited about spending an extra hour in the boring college. No problem, it will give us more time to spend with each other. Yunesko walked away from there. Jungkook was about to follow her when his friend came, making him stop, so he let her go this time, but he will catch up with her later. She couldn't find him anywhere. The teacher told her to call him, but he seems to have vanished. She checked in every class, but he is nowhere. But her heart sank when she heard noises from nearby corridor. She followed the source of noise. When she reached there, her heart dropped even further. Till she saw a boy with his back turned, throwing punches at another student who was pleading to be let go. In clenched her face in anger, she recognized the boy doing the punching. It was Jungkook. Without hesitation, she pushed her way through the crowd and grabbed Jungkook by the arm and pulled him away from other students. Leave him. Her voice was filled with anger and disappointment as she glared at Jungkook. He turned to look at her, his eyes widening in surprise when he realized who had stopped him. Yoon, her expression remained stern as she turned away. You know what, Jungkook, do whatever you want. Her tone was serious this time. She walked away from leaving Jungkook standing there. Wait, you know, he called her out, desperately wanting to explain, but he knew he had pushed her to her this time. But she ignored his calls, walking away from there. Jungkook knew he again messed up. Yoon tirelessly walked down the stairs, her footsteps echoing through the quiet house. She headed to the kitchen. She had just returned from school, and all she wanted was a moment to herself. As she reached the kitchen, she grabbed a jug and began to pour herself a glass of water to quench her thirst. Yoon, is that you? She called out from the living room. Yoon didn't turn around, started answering. She continued to pour her water. Yes, Mom. How was school today, dear? The school was fine, Mom. And did you have your lunch today? She followed her eyebrows as her mother inquired more. She answered it anyway. Yes, Mom, I had lunch. Just as Yoon turned around ready to take a sip of her water, she froze in shock, her eyes widening. She spat out the water in surprise, coughing as she saw Jungkook sitting there on the sofa, a cheeky grin on his face. Jungkook? He chuckled, clearly enjoying her reaction. Surprise, what are you doing here? Just thought I'd drop by and say hello. Your mom let me in. Yes, he's been waiting for you for a while now. I don't want to talk to him. Yoon, that's not right. You shouldn't show attitude like this. I can if I want to. With that, she turned around and stormed back to her room, leaving her mother to sigh and look at Jung. I don't know what happened to her. No need to worry, Auntie. I will talk to her. He said reassuringly and walked back to her closed bedroom door. He felt relief when he found it unlocked, half expecting her to have locked herself in. As he entered the room, Jung spotted Yoon sitting on the bed, her back facing him. He let out a sigh, approached her, gently tapped on the bed, and begged at her. Leave me alone, Jungkook, just go from here. Jungkook tightened his embrace, his voice soft and warm. And that's not enough, you are only making it harder for me. What I'm making harder for you, Jungkook? My punishment. It's been 2 weeks since you left the house, and I can't stay from you, my wife. As Yoon screamed slightly in his hold, he tightened his grip, unwilling to let her go. Why, Jungkook, why can't you just stay away from me? You know I love you. Why are you doing this with me? Are you sure you love me, Jungkook? Why do you always tease me, never listen to me, and make everything a job? And what about today, even though I told you to stop this? I did because it's my way of showing you how much I care. I may joke around, but deep down I always care for you. And as for today, you know I'm sorry. It was not my fault. What do you mean it was not your fault? You were beating up that guy, and now you're saying it was not your fault. Are you starting to lie too? Jungkook took a deep breath. He turned her around, now gazing at her. I was not lying, Yoon. He was saying those things about you, to his friend, things that were not true. I couldn't take it. He paused as he saw Yoon with her still face, not showing emotion. I know I went too far. I should have handled it differently, but I couldn't stand by and let someone say those things about you. I know, but what do you want me to continue to hear all those things about my wife? If you want that, sorry, I can't. Now look at Jungkook, her expression softening as she realized his concern and love for her. She placed her gentle hand on his cheek. I know how much you want to protect me, and I love you for that. You love me? You love me? He widened his eyes and she softly slapped his cheeks. Stop interrupting me when I'm talking. Fine. You know everyone talked about others, right? But you can handle every situation with calmness instead of throwing punches. You remember what happened last night? What happened last time? You got expelled for hitting that guy. I get it, you were right. But I'm still angry. I didn't forget what you did last time in our gathering. I know, honey, I'm sorry, he said, mumbling, remembering how he pulled a prank on her in a gathering full of adults. Well, he just wanted a little fun, but he always ended up messy and making her angry. But not that's enough. I told you that I had to stay away from you. You don't learn how to behave, but you are still the same. And now you're starting to annoy me even in school. Jungkook tried to explain himself. I was annoying you because you wanted my attention to me. You know I can't live a day without you. Yes, I can clearly see that. Instead, acknowledging that his teaching and pride, he genuinely cared for her. It was his behavior that sometimes got on her nerves, especially when he pulled prank on her in a serious situation, making her look like a fool and then always got in fights. No, please end this punishment and come with me. And closed her eyes for a moment, gathering her thoughts, and then nodded her head. Fine, but only if you behave, I will. Now please end this punishment and come with me. And closed her eyes for a moment and gathered her thoughts, and then nodded her head. Fine, but only if you behave, I will. He leaned and kissed her cheek. A warm affection gesture that made Yuna smile. It's been too long since they had been apart and they missed each other's presence. She was straying away from him, but he didn't leave her, not even for a second. I saw you to finally have patched up things. Mia couldn't control her excitement as she witnessed Yuna and Jungkook walking together, their hands tightly interlocked. Yet she can't live without me. Me? I was not the one begging for forgiveness last night and wanting cuddles. Jungkook turned a shade of pink as he tried to play off his softer side. Honey, some things should remain at home.